So let us now continue with our vector portions. We have seen some basic representation and its magnitude, how to represent the magnitude, okay, that we have seen. Okay. Now moving on to another portion of another type of vectors defined as position and distance vectors. And last class also I have told you about the vector known as position vector. It is the vector with respect to a reference point. Usually that reference point we take as the which one? Origin O. So from origin O to P. P is the point in space. So it is represented as Rp equal to OP, which is equal to, in terms of its x, y, z coordinates. As you can see, it is written here. Refer to the textbook. So position vector of a point P, any point in space. For example, here let us see. Here. A point in space. So consider this point P. This is a point which we represent in space like x, y, z. Okay, P is x, y, z. P, x, y, z. Okay. Now you have these three axes. Okay. Now this is center is O. Now here you have P, x, y, z. This is x, then y, and here you have z. Okay. So here if you join origin O to P, this is a vector OP, which we represent as OP. So this, with respect to the origin, OP is the position vector of P, point P. That is how you represent any position vector. That is the concept of position vector, any position vector. Okay. Yeah. So let us continue. That is the definition and what is meant by a position vector. Hope you get the point. See, an example is shown here in the book. P 3, 4, 5. See how it is joined to the origin and OP is formed. So its components are marked as RP, RPQ, RQ, etc. That is with respect to origin. So what is distance vector? Now distance vector, first you define the position vector of a point P. How we can define with respect to its position in space. And so here, if the point P is, for example, as we have seen earlier, here, if P, x, y, z is say 3, 4, 5, the coordinates are 3, 4, 5. If it is like this, then how do we represent the position vector? Complete vector will be 3ax plus 4ay plus 5az. That will be the position vector with respect to center O. Okay, that is what is written here, 3ax plus 4ay plus 5az. That is shown here. Now, suppose we have 2 points, P and Q. See, P and Q, that is shown here, P here, Q here. P is represented as x, P, y, P, z, P. Q is represented as x, Q, y, Q, z, Q. Then, the distance vector is the displacement from one point to another. So, it is nothing but the distance or difference in length between the 2 points. If we have 2 points P and Q, x, P, y, P, z, P, x, Q, y, Q, z, Q, then the distance vector between these 2 points is RPQ equal to RQ minus RP. Look at the order. The terminal point is the first one. That is final ending point RQ minus RP. So what is that? You just have to find the difference between x coordinates, y coordinates, z coordinates. So as written here. So learn this distance vector. So that is the difference between position vector and distance vector. Hope you got the concept now. Okay, distance is always between 2 points, whereas position vector is with respect to a point. That point is usually with respect to origin. Okay. So one example is done here. Given 2 vectors. A is given as 10ax minus 4ay plus 6az. B is equal to 2ax plus ay. You are asked to find the component of vector A along ay. Then the magnitude of 3a minus b and a unit vector along a plus 2b. The third part you already know, isn't it? We have just computed how to find out unit vector. Just find out a plus 2b. b is already given. Multiply it with 2, you get 2b. Add it with a, you get a plus 2b. How do you find the unit vector? Take that vector, divide by the magnitude. That is how you do. Okay. So it's worked out here, that problem. So the component of a along ay, that is already given. It is minus 4. Isn't it? See, component of a along the y direction is nothing but the coefficient of ay. So that is minus 4. Next, 3a minus b. That is also simple. Simply multiply the 3 to a, subtract b from that. Then you get 3a minus b. And its magnitude is also found out here. 3a minus b. Magnitude is square root of all the three components square. Sum of the squares of the three components. Okay. That is computed here. And this is very simple problem. You can work it out. Then, how to find out the unit vector? As I said before, find out a plus 2b divided with square root of sum of the three component values, magnitude values. Or you get, it can also be written as, that is if you divide it with, how did we get this one, this value? Because, how do we write that? Hope you understand, looking at this. Because what is C? C is equal to, that is right here. 14 minus 2 and 6. That is what you get for C, isn't it? So C is equal to, what was that? To A plus 2B, which is 14 minus 2 and minus 6. So C is equal to 14 AX minus 2 AY plus 6 AZ. Isn't it? That is the value that we are getting for C. Now, what did we do? 14 AX minus 2 AY plus 6 AZ, that divided by what? Square root of 14 square plus minus 2 square plus 6 square. So when you divide by this, you get a numerical value. Find out the actual value, AX plus some value AY plus some value AZ. That is what we are getting from this one. Okay, that is what is computed here. So that when you divide by that, you get 0.9113. Then next component you get minus 0.13 AY plus 0.3906 AZ. See, it is the vector that we are getting, unit vector. And magnitude, if you find out the magnitude of AC, AC is the unit vector. You find out, so take the square root of this, that is take each component, root of 0.9113 whole square plus 0.1302 whole square plus 0.3906 square. You add them up, find out square root, you will always get 1. So magnitude of unit vector is 1. Okay. Now practice exercise is given. I want you to work this out. The question is given vectors A is equal to AX plus 3AZ as A, then B is equal to 5AX plus 2AY minus 6AZ, then determine magnitude A plus B. How do you find out that? Here A has only 2 components, X and Z, whereas B has 3 components. No problem. You can find out A plus B and find its magnitude. How to find magnitude? Square root of all the 3 magnitudes square, sum. Then 5A minus B, that also can be found out easily. Then component of A along AY, that is 0 here, as you already know. A unit vector parallel to 3A plus B. How do you find out? How do you find out the unit vector parallel to 3A plus B? You can find out its unit vector, 3A plus B divided by root of that magnitude. So find out the magnitude, divide with the magnitude. Okay. Okay. Then another example is given to calculate position vector, distance vector. So 2 points P and Q are given as 0, 2, 4 and minus 3, 1, 5. 0, 2, 4, 3, 4. Then what is the other part? Other point 0, 2, 4 minus 3, 1, 5. So this is P minus 3, 1, 5. So you will be asked to find out the position vector and the distance vector. So how do we find out that? See, position vector. First it is found out for position vector for point P. It is OP. So you join it to origin. So what do we, when you join 0, 2, 4 to origin, what do we get? See how it is found out. So here it is 0 itself. So 0 minus 0, that is same point, 0 plus 2ay plus 4az. That is the position vector with respect to point P. Similarly, position vector with respect to point Q will be minus 3ax plus ay plus 5az. Okay, so you get that. Now, how to find the distance vector? As we learned the definition earlier, it is RPQ equal to RQ minus RP. See how it is worked out here. Or RPQ will be written as in terms of the three components AX, AY and AZ. Then another third part is there. You have to find out a vector parallel to PQ with magnitude of 10. So magnitude is already given. So RPQ is the distance vector, as you can see. It is equal to magnitude of RPQ. You get it as 3.317, or D is equal to that the C part is the distance between P and Q. Okay, so that is found out here. Then the third part, I want you to work it out. You have to find a vector parallel to PQ with magnitude of 10. See, how do we find out a distance vector? With magnitude distance between P and Q. So simply find out the distance between the 2 points and magnitude. So it is the magnitude of this distance vector, which we already found out. RPQ. Magnitude of that is the third part of the question. C. Then D you find out. There also we are doing nothing but finding out the unit vector. Okay, where you are given already magnitude of A. So you will simply have to multiply with 10 and find out the vector. That is the only difference that is coming there. Earlier we found out a unit vector. Here it is 10 times. Okay, so that is about position vector and distance vector. So here a practice exercise is given for 2 points, 3 points actually, P, Q and R. Then find the position vectors of P and R, distance vector R, Q, R and the distance between Q and R. I want you to work this out and find out the answer. Okay. So until this we have seen. Next class we will go to the applications or operations on vector. Okay. We'll stop.